Before you hire a lawyer for your car accident claims, you need to protect yourself. Margaret Swope of Swope Law is here to tell you why they stand out in the market. Welcome, Margaret. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I'm really excited to talk with you and to dive into this a little bit because we're getting a little personal today.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about why you really are a great person to call and have on your side to protect them. So take us back. Let's talk about your background, Margaret. Why are you here today helping others, specifically in the car accident world?
Sure. I started out personal injury specifically as an attorney because growing up, I had a family that had a huge tragedy happen. When I was in high school, my cousin who was in college was killed in a car accident. And it was a nightmare for my family. I remember they had to fight and go to trial in order to get insurance money, and she had been killed because somebody who was driving down I-75 didn't take care of their tires, and it actually came off of the van and hit my cousin head on. She was in a soft top Jeep, and it killed her instantly. And they had to fight the insurance company at trial to even take care of this loss. And so I remember feeling horrible about that. And so when I went into law, I knew I wanted to focus on that. And you know, the reason why I do what I do today is because I help my clients have a voice, you know, advocate for them, and because I know exactly how they feel, and that's why I do what I do.
So, Margaret, I mean, take us back to that time. I mean, what were some of the things that stood out that really was like, yes, this is what, you know, was it the trial aspects? Was it the emotion that you were able to bring into it? Kind of take us back.
I think that when something like this happens to someone, whether they're injured or whether they, you know, their family has the loss of a loved one, there are so many emotions that come into play, and everyone is lost, and no one understands why. And there's a lot of anger, and there's a lot of hurt, and there's a lot of frustration. And there's a grieving period and a dealing with it period, and to try and tackle also dealing with the insurance company on your own and knowing what to do in those situations is a lot for some people. And to have an attorney advocate for you, to try and, you know, have that voice for you during that time, I think is necessary.
And clearly, and unfortunately, there's nothing you could do or your family to bring your cousin back, but you are able to help the families out there who might be in situations. That's got to be somewhat, I hate to use the word rewarding, but in a way, giving back.
It's so difficult, honestly, because that's all I can do. You know, you have these families in front of you who've lost their son or they lost their daughter, and I can't fix that.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do is talk to the insurance company and try and get them the most money, because legally, the only thing we can do to make these people whole again is give them money, and it feels like it's falling so short. It's not enough, but it's the only thing we can do. So I try and, you know, I know what they're going through.
Would you say that your experiences and things has helped you kind of see the other side of things to be able to protect those out there?
Absolutely. 100%. I know exactly what they're feeling. I know how frustrated they are with the system, and I know exactly how I need to advocate for them to the insurance companies.
So did you always know you wanted to be a lawyer, or
Yes.
did this just kind of dictated which way you wanted to go?
I did. I absolutely always knew. In fact, my family said that if I didn't become a lawyer, I'd be doing the world a disservice because I argue too much.
Oh, well, hey, if you are arguing for the right people, I think that's fair. And of course, we need to talk about, you know, when you do get people that do give you a call. Of course, I know you approach each case differently and you really give them that personal touch. How important is that for you in your practice?
It was immensely important. Not every case is the same. Everybody is different, but they're all going through the same thing. They're all hurt, or they have felt a loss, and they all need somebody there by their side. So even though the injuries are different, and even though the accident is different, everyone is feeling the exact same emotions, and that is confusion and hurt.
Well, and Margaret's a good person to have on your side. So for more information, you can give Swope Law a call at 727-725-0200 or visit their website at PinellasAccidentLawyers.com.